Yeah.
So I would say toss a coin and you would have put them both together and you have one genius.
Yeah, that's true.
But Dale knows a lot about guns.
Yeah, he does.
Robbie does too, but as far as knowing about, his dad knew a lot about guns, so a lot of that probably rubbed off on him.
Papa Ray?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
He knew a lot about guns, and he was real mechanically inclined.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, he had a little 1934 or 33 Ford Coupe.
Awesome.
Well, yeah, it was. He really kept that working. He'd have a date for 7 o'clock tonight, and he'd have the whole car torn down out in the driveway at noon. And he'd have that thing put back together and taken a shower by the time he went over to pick his girlfriend up. So whenever you can do that, I say you're pretty smart.
Yeah. That's for sure.
So what are you going to do now? Your homework is done.
I forgot what I was going to do.
Something really... Have you had your dinner yet?
Oh, no, I'm probably going to eat. That's what it was.
What are you going to have?
My mom made lasagna the other night, so I'm going to eat that.
She makes good lasagna.
Yeah. I like it.
You knew that already.
What?
You knew that, though.
Yep. Did you ever go dove hunting over at the rock pile? No? Did you go hunting over there, though?
Oh, yeah, we used to go out after quail.
Yeah.
Over in, we call it Quail Valley, I don't know. It was on, you know where the tower is?
Yeah, over there?
I think, yeah, over in that area.
Oh, cool.
And we used to go for dove over towards, did you know the RCs?
Yeah.
Okay, we used to go over that direction for the dove. And way behind that place. But I mean, no, that would just give you a point.
Yeah.
Beyond that, the doves were over that way, and the quail, they ran in mountain quail up there by that tank.
Yep.
And right there, desert quail, I guess you'd call them. But mountain quail, we ran into them quite a few times.
Yeah. How far past the RCs?
How far by?
Yeah, how close to...
Oh, probably a section, that's a mile.
Oh, okay. Houses over there now.
Yeah, they weren't then, though.
Yeah. Back in the good old days.
We had back in the good old... And then there's a farm, did you?
Yep, the old farmhouse.
Yeah, is there a lot of houses around there now?
There's not too many in the valley that it's in, the little hollow area.
Uh-huh.
It's one of the only ones, but on the other side of each hill, there's streets like ours.
Oh, well, we used to hunt over there, too.
Oh, yeah. But basically, if you go west of that house, the valley, I find shells in there all the time.
Well, what kind?
Handgun and rifle and shotgun, everything.
Well, Dale used to hunt coyotes over that direction, too.
Yep.
So, when you can shoot a high-powered rifle and not worry about people calling the sheriff or anything, you know there wasn't very many people there then.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like you say, the good old days, huh?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah. Did you ever hunt the chucker up there? Where did you hear about that?
No.
Oh, Uncle Dale and Rob always talk about up on one of the volcanic mesas that there's chucker up there. They're like a type of quail. And he says that they're up there, but I feel like someone went hunting up there. I don't remember who. Someone in the family.
You may have gone hunting up there, but if it flew, I'd shoot. I don't care what it was.
Yeah.
That's many years back there that I really can't remember if we just definitely went after chucker or mountain. See, most of the time we went after just quail. We didn't care if they were mountain quail or desert quail or...
As long as they were quail.
As long as we could eat them.
Yeah. Yeah. Dove season opens on Sunday.
Wow, boy. We used to go hunting up in Lancaster for dove.
Mm-hmm.
There were the alfalfa fields out.
Oh, yeah.
And we used to shoot a lot of them. And that was basically for our warm-up for going deer hunting, because it seemed like we used to take off a couple of weeks after we shot one up Utah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So when you went to the ranges to target shoot, what was that for? Practice for hunting?
That was just, yeah, you could say that. We just seeing where our gun was moving around or anything.
Yeah.
Or it's usually when we get through hunting deer, we put the guns away. Well, during the next 11 months, it gets hot and cold, and the wood will move a little bit. So we just want to make sure everything was in good shape before we went up to Utah and went hunting.
So that you didn't shoot and miss?
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I've done that too. That's what we do. We more or less shoot, check our guns out, make sure they're ready to go.
Yeah. I remember you said something about loading a whole bunch of ammo and then going to the shooting range?
Yeah, well, it's cheaper that way, because your grandmother used to get us bullets, 30 calibers, or any kind she'd get. She'd go in and whatever rejects they had, she'd buy them up for us, because there was maybe 10 or 15 guys that was reloading bullets, and your mother was supplying them. They paid her and everything, but at that time, the bullets was maybe 2 cents a piece.
Oh, wow. And what do you mean by rejects?
Well, when they make them on a machine, the machine is all automatic, and they may have scratches, or may, like on the tips where it's made out of lead, they're surrounded by the copper.
Might
maybe
be smeared.
They have a little bruise, or something like that on them, or scratches, or maybe they're supposed to be 50 grams or 30 grams, or 130, 150. They may have been 148 or 152 or something like that. But, the lead contents might have either was light or something. So they would sell them. Because when I say sell them, they sell them as rejects.
Yeah.
They were as good as anything as the perfect ones.
Yeah. And then how much shells would you load and then go?
How much shells would you go to before we went hunting?
Yeah.
Oh, like on I was the only one shooting a 300, so I just load enough for myself, maybe 100 shells, 200 shells. Then if I had any left, I would put them away and use them for targeting next time.
Yep. Cool. What did everyone else shoot? Or was it everything?
I think most of the fellas that we hunted with was shooting a 300 mag.
Oh, wow.
And Joe was shooting H&H, I think it was. He shot a 30 caliber bullet, but it had a lot more push in it. So
probably the 300 H&H.
Yeah.
Those are big.
They took a lot of powder.
Yeah.
And when they went off, they didn't waste any time getting there. They seemed like as soon as you pull the trigger, they're hitting target 200 feet away. 200 yards away.
Wow. That's cool.
I thought so. But then I bought my 270, and I loaded a lot of them because 2 or 3 of the other guys were shooting 270, so.
How many's a lot?
Yeah. I think the primers, they used to get them in bulk. They could have been a penny a piece.
Wow.
I don't know what they are now.
More than that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And let's see, we used to pick it up, and it would cost us about, if I can remember properly, I don't know if I can or not, but used to load them up for about 6 cents a piece.
Wow.
That's powder. One of the sellers buys powder in 50-pound kegs.
Wow. How many would you load per time when you went shooting?
What? Oh, then.
For the 270.
For the 270, I'd probably load a couple hundred.
Cool. Wow.
Joe would load up on the 300 Magnum. He'd probably load up 300, 400, 500 of them there, because see, he had Robert was shooting a 300, Paul was shooting a 300, he was shooting a 300. He'd load up maybe 300 bullets.
Wow. Cool.
Enjoyed it.
That's a lot.
Yep.
Wow.
I'll talk to your grandmother over for a few minutes.
Sure.
Okay. Grandma? Hey. John wants to talk to you. I think she was asleep on I kicked her chair. And it startled her.
Oh.
She's working on getting up.
Okay.
She made it.
Good.
Okay, Jonathan. I'll talk to you later, and thanks for calling.
Yep. Okay. Bye, Grandpa.
Bye now. Yeah. Hi.
Hi, Grandma.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Okay. Yeah, I kicked my chair, and it's a little painful. To get my attention.
Yeah.
How was today at school?
Normal.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That you brought up. I think all the family has calls now today for your grandfather's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And that was so nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to maneuver around the telephone. I was sitting on the other side of the room, and this is our landline. Anything new?
I'm going dove hunting this weekend.
Yeah, I heard.
Yep.
Where are you going to hunt?
The rock pile.
Where?
The rock pile.
Oh, the rock pile.
Yep.
Oh, okay. You know, all those feathered friends that have been getting a free stuff up there, they're going to miss Dale.
Yeah.
But they'll find another place.
Yep.
But I was thinking about that, and they're going like, where did all that go? And all the birds that have been coming in and everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna feed them when I'm up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is an expensive proposition.
Yeah.
But you know what? It is so much fun watching them come in.
Yeah.
And being friends.
Yep. Until dove season.
And then all the little ones.
Yeah.
Oh my. Um. Um. What was the weather down there today?
Kind of hot.
Just kinda.
Yeah.
It was 102 point something or other here,
Oh, wow.
and your Aunt Nietzsche called, and she said that she keeps her air conditioning on about 87,
Yeah.
and somebody says, well, why so high? And she said, well, it's 114 outside, and when you come in, that's a real difference.
Yeah.
And I had to laugh at her at that.
Yeah.
She's living by herself now,
Oh.
and before she had her granddaughter and her husband and their two children living there.
Yep.
But a house was for sale, and they invested in it, and the people moved out, and they couldn't get it rented again, and so they moved in themselves.
Yep.
And they used to pay for the utilities when they were living with her.
Oh.
And when she's paying for them by herself, she doesn't need to be that cool anymore.
Mhm.
And she said she doesn't have to work as hard either, keeping a place clean with picking up after everybody.
Yep.
And she just sounded quite content, and wanted to wish her brother happy birthday.
Yeah.
So, did you get your homework done?
Yep.
Oh, good. Did you have a lot?
Not too much.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah.
That is real good. Well, you sound like you have put in a hard day today.
Not too much.
Boy, when it's hot, it sure takes it out of me. But I don't have too much go power as it is, and there's not much left.
Yeah.
It's fun to think of all the past birthdays and the past things happening and so forth and so on. Bob sure had a lot of birthdays.
Yeah.
You know where he was born?
Where?
You don't know?
No, didn't he move a lot?
I don't know if they did or not, but they lived up what dam was it, Bob? Where were you born?
Oh, yeah.
Oroville.
Yeah, I know where that is.
I thought you might.
Yep.
And I don't know what they were doing up there, but his dad probably had a restaurant.
Yeah.
Because that's what business he was in.
Mhm.
And you heard we have buffalo burgers, didn't you?
Yep.
I really think it was buffalo.
Oh, Grandpa thought it wasn't.
You didn't think so?
No.
Because they can sell buffalo because it can be raised
Yeah.
just like beef.
Yep.
And it tasted good.
Yeah.
And I ate real carefully so I didn't bite down and break any more teeth. My last burger I had from Carl's, I chomped down, and it chipped or cracked a tooth. I think it just chipped it, but I think it was my new tooth my new crown that I just got.
Oh.
And I try to look at it in the mirror, and I just can't see where what's what. Well, I'll let you go, sweetheart. It's sure going to be different around there for a while till you get used to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But, golly, I'm so glad she didn't suffer any longer.
Me too.
Yeah. It's just so unexpected.
Yep.
So take care, and I love you so much.
Love you too, Grandma.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Bye.